Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Dad. I sound okay, don't I? Very Diablo-y? Hmm. All right, so I'm testing out the sound here. There's not really any from the game yet, is there? Good audio, great picture. Good ingredients, better pizza. No, what was Papa John's? Great pizza, huge bigots. Oh, thank you for saying hope you feel better. I don't, but we're going to do some. Okay, I'm going to try and get the audio going here. And then I'm going to take off my headphones. There's a little audio coming through, isn't there? All right, I can dig it. We'll do it a little bit more. And then we're going to get going. Okay. Everyone says it sounds great. You've had 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. I'm like right there. All right, cool. We're calling this good. So, I'm going to do a little bit more of setting stuff up. And then I'm done setting stuff up. How's that, huh? How's that for a whitest kids stream that almost barely doesn't have any setup visible, right? That's unusual. Much unusual. You're drunk at work. Help me pass the time. That's what I'm here for. G Unit 4. Oh, G Unit 20. I thought it was G Unit 420, which, would be great too, but I like what you're doing. It's fine. Excuse me, I just burped a little bit. All right. Oh, you have COVID. Sorry to hear that, Phil. Fear It is not fun. Okay, I think I'm done doing that. All right. I'm your trip sitter. All right. What? Okay. You drink milk to decrease a trip, and milk to increase. Is that right? I don't even remember. Russian Deathstroke. I did not know that. That's crazy. Okay, everyone's asking me about games. Uh, this is Fallout 1. A. My name is Timmy Williams. B. C. I'm from Whitest Kids You Know. D. This is our Twitch channel. And F. E. Well, I accidentally referenced a sketch we watched the other night. Anyways, 12. We are using this to fund a movie called Mars. So, there you go. What's up, everybody? How you doing? So I'm gonna pop out chat now that I know everything looks okay. I'm gonna pop out my chat like a little wiener. What? And get it big. No, I don't want it like that. I want it over here. Welcome back to Dad's on the Internet. Am I playing Cyberpunk? Fuck no. Dude, after the response it's gotten from everybody I respect, no, I will not play Cyberpunk. Probably never will. It's too bad because I really liked Witcher 3, So, do I like guacamole? Love guacamole. Are those cows or goats? Those are Brahmin, my friend. Two-headed Fallout cows. I'm feeling all right. Do you ever stop feeling like shit during this fear cell? Well, how long have you had it? Because it does pop up again now and again. But I mean, I felt like shit the most the first 5 days, maybe 6 days, 4, 5, 6 days. Do I like bunk beds? Yeah, I used to sleep in dunk bed. Dunk bed? Dunk bed is like when you're sleeping in a bed and it's above your brother's bed, but while you're up there, you're just fucking roasting him. That's a dunk bed, right? Timmy, will you say hi to my wife, Natalie? Hi to my wife, Natalie. All right, how about some weird CGI animation face? Although this guy looks pretty good. I mean, I'd bone him, right? Fear Cell, yeah. Well, that's probably pretty much right on. So you're not going to have a great week, and then, well, the thing is also that COVID strains feel differently depending. I mean, like person to person. So I'd say you're not going to feel great for the next couple days. This is how I did, and then I was still in quarantine for a few days after that, feeling okay. But then it bubbles up down again. Now I am feeling sick today and yesterday, and maybe Saturday, but it's normal head cold stuff. I don't feel any COVID-y shit. It's just the normal ears, nose, stuff that I get, you know? Am I a fan of survival horror games? Yes, I will answer your question. Yes. I actually got the remake of Resident Evil 2. I haven't played it yet. I was thinking of playing that on stream sometime, but back in the day I played Resident Evil 1, played Resident Evil 2 when it came out, because I'm old. Did not play 3, loved 4, didn't play 5 or 6, loved 7. Also played Silent Hill a lot, and 2 and 3, I want to say. Yeah, so. Dude, Alien Isolation was really fun. No, I don't have the COVID again. That's what I was just saying. I am sick, but do not have COVID. Uh, yeah, if you think I have COVID due to what I said on my tweet about this, don't believe me on Twitter. Hardly ever. You can tell when I'm going to be serious, but what I was saying is that I might not stream very long tonight because I have a cold, or maybe it's COVID too, or maybe it's Captain Trips. So, you know. Code Veronica, yes, I did like Code Veronica. And Code Veronica X, is that the one where you're Claire and Chris on the island? Is that Code Veronica? Yeah, one leaf left. I think I will do that. Okay, yeah. Code Veronica X ruled, and that's one where Wesker's got like Wolfman powers, right? Never played Dino Crisis. That's a good one. Okay, so.
You bet. May not be as big as some in the hub, but.
This guy's Killian Darkwater.
Well, howdy. Well, Junktown's not much, but it's home. From outside, we've had the occasional to-do with the cons, but they've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, the cons have been quiet lately because I destroyed them the last time I streamed. It does look like MacGyver, you're right. Maybe that's why I think he's kind of attractive.
The hub, but they haven't affected us yet. Knock on my mother-in-law's head.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. By that I meant, yeah, I'll probably play the game. What the fuck am I talking about? Resident Evil 2 and 3. Yeah, expect even more of me not knowing what's happening tonight. I'm going to quick check the feed and make sure the chat is showing up. Although I guess I could have asked chat. Is it? It's not. What the fuck did I do? Alright, hold on. Will we ever see me play Bust-A-Move? Who knows? I look like Elizabeth Moss? Elizabeth Moss from, like in Us, maybe?
My name's Killian Darkwater. Mayor
My name is None. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep you guys informed here. So, ooh, he doesn't like that I said that.
When you were a baby, your crib was a safe. Don't feel bad. Ain't the worst story yet. Oh, we got tons to do. Scum pits. Well, Junktown's not. From outside, we've had the occasional to-do with the cons. Well, Junktown's not much, but well, travelers tell me there's a bunch of crazy. Well, you got the hub southwest. Don't go south. Well, why not? Ask away. Well, that's a damn.
I love when he says that's a damn fine coincidence because this is a store. Okay, I actually don't want to talk to him right now. I want to get the chat back up on screen so that when they VOD this, it'll look better. If you don't know, you can obviously watch us stream several nights a week here, but You can also check it out at WKUK VODs. Is this thing gonna fucking show up now or what? Weird, it's not showing up. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-add that. You go to youtube.com/WKUK VODs. There's a link down there. And you can watch everything, the whole schlemiel. And we like to throw the chat in there so that people who are watching it later know what the hell's happening. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, so somebody say something. There we go. Now it's working. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. Okay. Everything looking good now, you guys? Yeah? Okay. Is that chat too small? Whatever. Okay. Are there any sketches that were pretty much all your idea? Yeah. Ocean 2.0. 1,000 dice. A bunch of weird shit. You know. It's all gravy, baby. It doesn't look too small. It is kind of small. Well, we'll fix it later. Okay. So let's look at Killian Darkwater's store again, because he's a good dude. It's a bit... Well, I just meant is it small. I can get it increased, you know. That's what I get for pretending that I wasn't going to have any tech problems tonight. See, if I just have it go right there, I think that's pretty good. How's that look? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. No problem, everybody. Do I need a personal assistant? Always. I've needed one for years. I have a 9-year-old, so maybe 2-3 more years she'll be tall enough to reach everything I need her to reach and smart enough to do everything else, you know? So I'm working on it. I'm trying to grow my own personal assistant. That's kind of what that's all about. Okay, how come it's not letting me talk to Killian? Oh, because I started combat for some reason. What? The fuck did I do? Okay. I'm already having to reload because somehow I started combat? Yeah, I think I would be down with after Buckerson and Myers to do Shadow and something. That'd be cool. Am I in Megaton yet, dude? That is not this game. Okay. I love how people ask so many weird ass questions. I'll never get over that. It's just like, what do you, huh? Okay, here we are again. Where's Animal Crossing? It's in a box over there by my daughter's Switch. Here's the thing is, A, I get to do whatever I want. B, the computer that I streamed Animal Crossing through, I had the Switch hooked up to a Razer thing, capture card, and then it went in through a computer. That computer's graphics card shit the bed. I've not gotten around to getting it fixed yet. So I'm not going to be doing that too much yet. But I'll get it going again. I think I actually just have to reseat the graphics card. I've just been busy. It's Christmas and I make fucking tons of cookies all the time. All right, well, let me get on some thank yous. Thank you to NubGuru420 with a great name and for gifting subs. And a shop at Aldi. There's not an Aldi out here. It's a bad time to get a GPU. Is it just hard to get them or what? I got you back into Brotherhood of Steel. Cool. All right. Sushi Jones, thank you for the Prime sub. And just so you guys know, every donation, you can donate down below. I think it just goes to a PayPal or something. But all the donations, all the money from subbing, ads, whatever, that stuff all goes towards funding our animated movie. So I read her comment. What comment did I read of hers? Why aren't I watching The Great Conjunction? Why aren't you reading a book? Because The Great Conjunction is pretty much over. I did watch it when it was happening. It was amazing. I mean, and my daughter, she's 9. She heard it was happening, you know, and like she thought that maybe yes, I would love to go to Taco John's later. What are we getting? Nachos Navidad? Here's the thing about Taco John's. I talked about it on SSS the other night. So Taco John's is a Midwestern white people Mexican food chain, and it started in Montana or somewhere. And yeah, the tacos are pretty good. They're gringo tacos, you know, where it's got cheese and sour cream and shit all over it, but they're good. And they make these little crispy potato coins called potato lays, and they're seasoned with like Lowry salt or something. You dip them in nacho cheese if you want. Very good. But then around Christmas, they do nachos Navidad, where it's the regular nachos, you know, like nacho supreme with a bunch of stuff on it, right? Refried beans and cheese and guac and beef and whatever. Anyways, it's the regular nachos, but the chips are red and green and white, you know, so it's like Christmassy colors, and it's called Nachos Navidad. And the thing is, in these parts, you don't hear Jose Feliciano's Feliz Navidad without your brain going to the Taco John's commercial, which goes Nachos Navidad, right? It's like, hey, now Taco John's Nachos Navidad. And it's the regular Jose Feliciano song. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart and from Taco John's. And so I can never hear Jose Feliciano's song without thinking, and from Taco John's. Fucking love it. And I really feel bad or good for people who just dropped into the stream right then when I'm just going, and for Taco John's. Yeah, dude, that song, Ronjana, because you're from Montana, right? So, yeah, dude. Spiro today Agnew. Yeah, I'd be into doing a 1 hour sketch special. Why not? But yeah, I also agree with what Zach said right before that because I was watching, where he's like, yeah, I don't think we do a whole show. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do another whole show. But yeah, doing a special would be cool. Russian Deathstroke. Some of them, you know, we say like Chipotle. Oh, I like to go to Sioux Falls. They got a Chipotle. Such a strange light. You're so right how they do that. Thank you, Zion Hamby one. The cojones. Wisconsin is the best Midwestern state. Well, fuck off. And also, you're right. No, wait, no, it's Minnesota. Wisconsin's really good though.
My name's Killian Darkwater. I'm the mayor of this fine town. Who might you be? Not much up that way except desert and shady sands. Oh yeah, sure you do. And when you were a baby, you're... Well, Junktown's not much, but it's home. From outside, we've had the occasional to-do with the cons. You bet. May not be as big as some in the... Can I help you?
All right, what's he got? What can we buy? I probably want these stim packs. Yeah. What are my thoughts on Eyes Wide Shut? Love it. Love boobs. Did you need any other opinions? Are you good? Oh no. Someone's message got caught by the mod bot because they misspelled something. They forgot a W in a word. That's funny. Yeah, Russian Deathstroke, I agree. Minnesota fucking rules, man. What's the worst Midwest state? Kansas or Nebraska? Well, I don't know. Plus, I think the Midwest, and people that don't live in the Midwest, I think in their brains, the Midwest is a large area because some people even consider Ohio and Michigan, which are even in the Eastern time zone, but I actually consider South Dakota, Minnesota, North Dakota, like the Northern Plains. You know what I mean? Like it's almost a little different. We have the accent that the more southern Midwestern states don't have. That, oh yeah, like, you know, I don't think you hear that as much in like Kansas or some shit, you know? So the weather here is weird. Some people are asking how the weather is in South Dakota. Normally, the week of Christmas, we got snow and it's cold. Well, it was like 37 today for a high, and there's no snow to be seen. So, pretty weird. Yeah, Illinois is Midwest for sure. Well, I can give him a flare. Why are flares worth so much money? Well, they're not. I thought they were, but this one's not. I'll give him a dynamite. That's worth money. There we go. You have Zoom court tomorrow? Really? Hellcat Kuro, where do you live? Do you live in South Dakota somewhere? Hey, thanks for Nub Guru for gifting some more subs. You rule. Wait, what happened again? How did this turn into a... Oh, that's right. A guy comes in to assassinate Killian. It's not something I did. Ugh, that's right. Good God, man. It's been a long time, kids. Wow, Ian fucking laid that dude out.
Well, howdy. What can I do for you today?
Wait, isn't Killian supposed to say something?
Well, howdy. What can I do for you today?
Dude, what the fuck is going on here? Alright. I don't know if Arkansas is the shittiest southern state. I'm reading the book Just Mercy right now about Alabama's fucking death row issues and racism, and it's like, ooh, can we get worse than Alabama? Or yeah, Alabama. Ooh. All right, I'm starting over one more time. Also, okay, so this is Fallout 1. If you're not familiar, it's great. And there's the old school, I'm busy, leave me alone. Okay, so that's the guy that comes to get you later. Anyways, there's the old school fog of war, which I finally remember to put on here, which means when you haven't seen a place yet, it's like that weird black fog, and then you get it lifted. The Just Mercy movie is good? Cool. Yeah, I'm going to finish the book first and check it out. That Michael Jordan, he is hot to trot. Hungover Monster, agree completely. Okay, I'm going to save this. I don't have to drag you guys through this again if I... And I don't want to do the same thing I did last time, which was save over and or like reload saves over and over and over again. So much so that the VOD people, when they uploaded last week's episode to YouTube, made fun of me for it, which I deserved.
Can I help you? My name's Killian. Killian Darkwater. Not much up that way except desert.
Basically, I'm going to play tonight until you see a fat guy fall over dead on his desk. Oh, you're from... Dirty Mike is from Marshall, sure. Yeah, we probably did know some of the same people. Drop a name, just a first name, Dirty Mike. Let's see who we might know together.
Oh yeah, sure you do. And when you were a baby, your crib was a safe.
Spirited Agnew, that's kind of what happens, you know? Oh, time for me to start having a cold again.
Don't feel bad.
Okay, Dirty Mike, I don't know if I know a Darren from here. How old are you? Olaf, you'd be surprised. I know a couple people from Iceland.
Well, Junktown's not much, but it's from outside we've had the occasional to-do with the cons, but they've been pretty quiet lately. Well, Junktown's not... Oh, we got tons to do. Well, Junktown's not... Well, travelers tell me... Well, you got the hub southwest. Hell, why not? You bet.
Okay, here we go. Gizmo sends his regards. Am I easily intimidated by men that are shorter than me? No. While a sublime hate, it's just funny. I mean, really? That's why it's funny. I don't know. I think it's funny. And I honestly didn't like them. I thought they were not good at music. Do I hate North Dakota? Nah, you know, I really enjoy Fargo, the town. The movie doesn't really take place in Fargo. Someone kill this motherfucker already. Thank you, Killian.
Listen, thanks
There we
for
go.
saving my life.
This is what I wanted to happen.
Thing to do. It looks like we've got ourselves a situation here.
Reload your Twitch. It should not say that anymore.
Interested in helping.
It should not still say Demon Souls.
Wear a recorder and tape Gizmo confessing.
Yeah, dude, I got Fallout Boys. Just reload, buddies.
Got him.
Am I a Jackrabbits fan? You know what I'm not a fan of is the crying, laughing emoji because it's pretty much a alt-right rally symbol at this point. But no, I do help broadcast Jackrabbits basketball though. Man Spider. So what part of Fargo, North Dakota are you from? Hey, thanks not Corey Dowd for subscribing. Longtime buddy watcher, watching buddy from my old streams back in the day. Okay, I don't know why. I know that Trevor. Somebody said that Buckers and Myers is done after episode 10. That's not true. We are working towards an ending with it, but then there will be more stuff as far as that goes. But no, there's more Buckers and Myers coming, so don't worry about that. All right, so
I owe you.
okay, so he's gonna have so the story is. The reason this dude came out of the store to try and kill that guy is this guy's the mayor of this town, and there's a gangster that's trying to kind of take over the town, and but Killian, the mayor guy, this guy knows that there's no way to get this guy because he's a gangster, right? He's mafioso. He's always protecting himself, right? So he's not technically mafioso, but he's like that. Anyways, so is that going to get me a wow, Timmy? Anyways, he's good friends with Adam Vinatieri. Was Adam Vinatieri from Jackrabbits? What are your plans with your daughter for Christmas? Give her presents and get her high on candy, man. Rob Merkaba, I think the nature of God is that people needed to explain things to each other before science had made enough progress to do it, and so that's what God is. And so different cultures explain things differently, and so there's different gods. Exactly, Roseblood. You're on it. Okay. All right, so Gizmo lives in here. I haven't been to that petrified forest sidecar. You know all the cool little shit in our state. Sidecar lives down the street. He brought me more zucchini. What's up? How's everybody doing? Oh wait, do I gotta talk to this guy first? All right. What's the status of baked beans on Cameo? I need to get access to the Whitest Kid's email address so that I can find out if Cameo has turned us down yet. We're working on it. Rock and rule. I didn't even see when you called me Bean Boy. That's okay. What was my favorite restaurant in Portland? Mine sure isn't Montage. Okay, that sounds less like you want to hear me talk about a restaurant, more like you have some shit to say about Montage. What's up, Rob of the East? How you doing? The earth is not frozen up here, but no, you can keep zucchini for a while. Sycar had some. All right, here we go. Oh shit, I gotta get a gun on me first. Oh no, wait, this isn't where you fight him yet. Where's my guns? Okay. Seven Spoke Boy, I don't know. Fair weather. How long have I been playing D&D for? Well, the Bonkers and Mars is the first time I've DM'd. I have done a. Look at this guy's weirdly animated face. I love it. Okay. But yeah, I'd only played D&D a little bit before then.
I don't know what you're talking about. Such as? And let me guess.
All right, so now this guy immediately starts asking you to do crimes, so it's pretty easy to get evidence. Hey, what's up, Nerdporium Jake? How you doing? Totally fart splatter freckle face. That's a great name, by the way. Is this the black spider? Yes, this is the black spider.
That's easy. I want him dead because
he grabs my business.
So,
I think did they base I think this is based off of Paul Sorvino's character from Dick Tracy, the movie, right? Rob of the East, I don't know what edition of the game it is. It's probably 5. It's from the starter set. Oh, that's a good one for Brute. It might be that. What's up, Sherbot? How you doing? Okay.
good. Return with the dog tags he wears around his neck.
All right, so he just asked me to go kill the mayor. So, we're going to go tell the mayor, that guy wants me to kill you, and go from there. Cute tree? Oh, yeah, you can see my tree. Thank you. Mirror Sorvino's character from American Beauty. Narc? Nah, that guy's bad. Killian's good. It's not as simple as narc or not narc. Was I ever a smoker? Yes, I smoked for, 7-ish years, probably. Oh man, my nose really wants to sneeze all of a sudden. Oh man, whew. I do have a head cold if anyone's asking, and I'm pretty sure it's not COVID again. Oh man. Hey, Xanity Core is rated. Cool, thanks. Yeah, I got it right here. I know what I'm doing. G Nasty Noodles. Oh, I was right there with the Sam and the chocolate thing. We were all there. Good lord. Okay. Time to be done. Let's tell Killian what's up.
So, did you get the evidence? Which? Bug or tape? Let's hear it. That's the first time I've been happy to hear his voice. Thanks, friend. Now, time for you and me to take care of the other business. Well, thanks again.
I love this
Listen,
part.
I'm
He
gonna
like
take the
pays you for
cards
getting
and
evidence so they can
those
bust the
girlies
crime
out of
boss, and he's
town.
like, "Oh, by the way, you want to come help me
Another
shoot him in
gun.
the stomach?"
For it. Be good for a laugh.
No, Rob, don't leave me alone. I'm having fun. My unique Christmas traditions? Well, one night every year during Christmas season, when my daughter's at her mom's or something, I will watch Die Hard and wrap all the presents. And this year, I added to that tradition by getting a bottle of Bailey's and pouring the whole thing into a big mug of hot chocolate, and that was a fucking great idea. I don't drink very much, but man, that kind of smooth, chocolatey, creamy, slight bit of drunk, ooh, it's great. Wow, someone brought up baked beans. A lot of that's very clever. Okay.
Go to Lars at the guard station. He'll fill you in.
Old Greg approves. I don't know what that means. Sidecar, are you the one that drove over my mailbox with your truck? Because somebody did recently. Anyways, yeah, so I wrapped my mailbox in lights. And one good thing about it not snowing so far this year, we got some snow way back in October, but it hasn't snowed lately. One nice thing about that is last year, it snowed so much that I had like 3 feet of snow on the extension cord that went from the outlet down to the mailbox. So those Christmas lights were wrapped around that mailbox until fucking Easter, pretty much. Or at least it was well after Valentine's Day. I think COVID had already started happening in the U.S. by the time I got that shit unplugged. But anyways, this year there's no snow, so I'm assuming when I want to unplug my lights, which is January 6th, it'll be done. The reason I unplugged them on January 6th is because I used to, well, I technically am still Catholic, but I don't like do any of this stuff. I just love Christmas because of the fun tradition stuff and solstice kind of shit. And I like Halloween and Christmas because they're both still pretty pagan. Anyways, I go until January 6th because that's from one of my Catholic days. That's from when the 3 kings got to the stable to give Jesus their little treats. So that's technically the end of Christmas. It's the 12 days of Christmas, right? So. My confirmation party, I don't remember that. That was a long time ago. Sam Hain, bro. Yeah, we did watch the conflation, convection, the conglomeration of planets. We did watch that. Okay. Man, a lot of dumb questions happening right now, so I'm going to let those go, and let's go shoot this fat guy in the face. I've actually never seen Halloween 3. Isn't that fucked up? Shit, I forgot to give myself a gun. Oh, no, I didn't. All right. We're going to load this one more time because I'm an idiot. What is people saying here about? No, the Jeffco said not play at the confirmation party, but congratulations on doing the name. Okay, let's get him on. Do I think the conclave of the planets is proof the world's ending? I don't know, maybe. Now my character's good with guns, right? Yes. Except I didn't hate that guy for anything. I did not get approved for Cameo yet, no. Or I may have, but I haven't been able to see the email. Because we're just that bad at doing things. Hell yeah, shot him in the eyes. Dude, look at, he shot Gizmo and Gizmo fell over on his desk. It's really great when Gizmo dies. Although it's sad to kill somebody named Gizmo. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, we can shoot him in the eyes for 83%. Oh, and I missed! What a fucking moron. Everybody's missing. And Ian just hit me. I'm so wholesome. Thank you. I believe you when you say that. Yes, look at that. Blew a hole through his chest and the chair. I've never seen Hocus Pocus. Sweet. So now we're like beloved in this town. That's so chill. What's the first boom guy story that comes to mind in our sound? What does that mean? Yeah, Slopperson, I love that. The dude is just sitting at the desk while there's this shooting going on. I am not straight edge. I literally just talked about drinking. As a thought, yes, my daughter does still believe in Santa, but it's not an honesty thing. It's about a sharing Christmas spirit thing. And when we do have the talk, I'm not going to say, like, well, we lied to you. I'm going to say, he's not just a guy in a red hat. He's everybody. And he's kind of the idea of Christmas spirit, and now you're him too. It's kind of how we're going to do it. Rob, yeah, she's doing all right. Sad to hear your son's had meltdowns, but I mean, how can you blame him this year, right? It's fucking crazy. Oh no, you're good, Azathoth. I'm just like, I'm a little sassy when I talk, especially when I've got a head full of snot.
Well, that's a damn...
That's funny. No, Azathoth, you're totally right. Well, the reason I answered you the way that I did, Azathoth, is that when my ex and I started talking about, like, oh, we're gonna do Santa, her first response is, oh, so we're gonna lie to her. But she grew up Jehovah's Witness, so she didn't do holidays. And it's probably how her mom explained it to her, because her mom's like that. Not trying to get too personal. Anyways, so I was like, well, no, I see it more of as like a getting them in the fun of Christmas spirit kind of deal. And she's like, okay, cool. And we've had a lot of fun with it since then. And she does the elf on the shelf thing, which, oh, I got to remember to do that tonight. So. Favorite all-time Christmas present as a kid? I got a hamster once. That was fucking cool. One time, I was probably 13, and I'm the oldest of 6 kids. And at this point, if I was 13, then all of us were born. So I would have been 13. My brother Joe, 12 at the time. Andy would have been 9. David would have been not 8 or 7. Anyways, and then younger ones. Anyways, none of us got a very exciting Christmas present. We were like, what the fuck? A fart splatter freckle face, I'm about to outdo you. So none of us got a huge present. We were like, what? And my mom's like, oh, I forgot one. And went into her closet in her bedroom and brought out a PS1. Fucking crazy. We loved it. My favorite post-apocalypse movie, Central Plain? Well, at this point, it's a toss-up between Road Warrior and Fury Road, And, there's other fun ones that are maybe lesser known, like Six String Samurai, which has a very annoying child in it, and not the best acting, but it's a fun movie. It's basically a music-themed post-apocalypse. So, like, basically after the nuclear war, Elvis became the king of what was left of America, and his throne was in New Vegas. Or, no, they didn't call it that. They call it Las Vegas, I think. But anyways, and so the main character is called Buddy, and he looks like Buddy Holly, and he's like a samurai, and he goes around and fights a bad guy that looks like Slash. It's kind of crazy. Oh, Rob, that's going to be awesome. He's really going to appreciate that. And you know what, Rob, talking about that. So last year, my daughter had a tough time, and this is right before COVID, but so I bought her a Switch for Christmas because I was like, yeah, we got to do that. What's up, Eldronis? How you doing, man? Eldronis is a fellow Fallout streamer. We got rated again? Oh, Eldronis rated us. Thanks, buddy. Cool. All right, so this is where you can like go talk to these little bastards and they hire you to do something. You just finish up New Vegas? Chill. I was just talking about the movie Six String Samurai, which is about going to a post-apocalyptic Vegas. If you've never seen it, it's silly. Is that already cool? Well, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so you know that Eldranis. So Eldranis, are you into post-apocalyptic shit? I should bring you in on a voice channel sometime. We can get really dorky about Fallout. But anyways. Oh yeah, so a few people here like it. Cool, great. Yeah, so I live in South Dakota, and in the mid 90s when the internet wasn't a whole lot going on yet, we had heard, my friend and I had seen an ad for Six String Samurai in the back of like a comic book or something. And so we spent like fucking 6 months figuring out how to get it. And so we finally got it somehow. We went to Minneapolis or something and bought it at a video store probably, but so we got it, we watched it, we were like, this is pretty cool. Have I played Fallout Shelter? A little bit. I wasn't too crazy about it. I'm really into the core Fallout stuff. I didn't even try the MMO thing, that one. Have I ever been to jail? Nope. Have not. You have a third-hand copy of Six String. You probably have mine. Crazy Saxophonist. No, I'll do that. Did I have comedy ambitions before meeting the Whitest Kids? Actually, no. Sidecar, you're right. But really, the idea of wearing masks is so that you don't give your virus to other people. So really, I should just go maskless and cough on them and show them how it works. Got any spare caps? That was a really good talk. We are all maskless under our masks. Whoa. What's the Batman movie where they spend the whole fucking thing talking about masks? Is it Batman Forever? Yes, the Red Elvis is Santa Heels. I had a couple other albums. They were pretty good. Shankta, that's funny. Well, Mitarmageddon, that's a hard name to say. Good job. But I can see why you would confuse those because they're both about, like, if Elvis lived, right? So it kind of makes sense. And they definitely have a similar sense of humor. Well, right, Space 360, but there's more parts to it than just the part where Batman had nipples. Apparently, Trevor already saw the new Batman movie and said it's not good, but he doesn't like anything. I mean, I love him to death, but like superheroes that like as far as movies and stuff goes, there's some things we like together and then a lot of other things that are all over the place. But we're both huge Star Wars nerds. And although we've had differing opinions on the newer movies, it was so nice last year around this time when he texted me. He's like, "Have you been watching Mandalorian?" I'm like, "Yeah." We're both like, "It's the fucking best," So very cool. As a Thoth, we're on the same page there. What's my favorite superhero movie? Ooh, good one. You know what? Lately I've realized, and I bet I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, but lately I've realized that I like watching the Ant-Man films. I rewatch those more than any of them. But I'm definitely a big Marvel guy. But favorite superhero films, I mean, Superman 1 and 2 from the 70s and early 80s, great. As far as the Marvel stuff, I just really thought Infinity War and Endgame were fantastic. The way they, over 10 years, drew all this shit together and then more or less pulled it off was very cool. Sure, Dread counts, a comic book movie. Special Bunny's backing me up. Yeah, they're heist movies. They're so much fun. Do I like Adam West Batman? Fuck yeah, Highway Chili. Or is it Chile? Whatever. Chile. Anyways, yes, I have the collection. I haven't watched all the episodes, but I have said for a long time that I think Adam West Batman is maybe my favorite live action version. Because Batman doesn't have to be dark and grim. Like, he's got to have more like two sides to him. And I think Adam West kind of pulled that off, but I feel like I feel like Adam West portrayed the insanity without being like dark, and it was the 60s, it was before that was even cool to be like all grim and shit, but I mean, he still showed that there was a Batman that could do that. And here's the other thing about why Batman 66 is great. Batman 66 is the only time that live action Batman has had well shot, well choreographed fight scenes. Fucking prove me wrong. Am I into Star Trek at all? Not really. I spent like a year being a Trekkie and I don't have anything against Star Trek. What I've seen I liked, I just never got into it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dr. Chuck Butt Mine, that was all right, but I don't know. By that point in the Batman vs Superman film, I was just not into it. But that was a pretty well done fight scene. Here's the thing: I want to see them get a like a Batman or a stunt double, whatever, but a real martial artist. And most people that talk about this will say Scott Adkins because he looked like a Ben Affleck, Ryan Reynolds type. So in fact, he was Ryan Reynolds' stunt double in Wolverine Origins, whatever that one was, the really bad one. Anyways, but Scott Adkins is a British martial artist. He's a beautiful man. He has a beautiful hairy chest. But he's a really, really good martial artist, and he's been working on his acting skills and is a pretty damn good actor. He could probably just play Bruce Wayne in Batman now. But anyways, people used to say they would like to see him play Batman, and the reason is a lot of those Batman, especially the modern ones, the fight scenes are always shot too closely and with too many cuts and too shaky of a camera, whatever. Because American action filmmakers about 15 years ago got obsessed with making the audience feel like they're in the action instead of showing the audience what's happening. And so I would love to see a Batman where they pull the camera back, you keep that shit steady, you take as few cuts as possible, and you get actors and stuntmen who know what they're doing, and you have a well choreographed fucking fight. Because I want to see like a one shot, one take of Batman fighting 20 ninjas, and that's possible, And then he actually uses like detective skills later on. I think that'd be great. And Dr. Chuck Buttman, you're absolutely right. The Bourne movies, it works for that because Jason Bourne doesn't know what he's doing and isn't aware that he can do it. So it makes so much sense that it's kind of confusing, right? But it doesn't work for like when Chris Nolan shows Batman fight a bunch of ninjas and it's like all shaky and shit. Like like this is the payoff and you fucked it up. Well, as a thought, here's another argument though. So you say you want to see what's happening. That wouldn't be a modern action movie. That wouldn't be a modern theatrical action movie. And actually, John Wick movies have proven that wrong too. Fury Road. So in the last few years, it's been more popular finally to have well-filmed action. And what's the other series besides John Wick that has like good? Anyways, I can't remember. The Mission Impossible films have pretty well-filmed action, but that's more stunts. Anyways, for the last 10, 15 years too, since Hollywood was so into the shaky cam action, well, direct-to-video went a different route and started hiring choreographers and people with a lot of fight experience to make very well-done direct-to-video action movies. And I can fucking recommend 150,000 of those. And if you ever want to read someone who's smarter than me talk about them, check out outlawvern.com. He's a really great movie reviewer who turned me on to action stuff. Yeah, Sandy Hills, Night Comes for Us. I was actually like thinking about, because I like, have certain things in my brain that make me overthink things. And so I was thinking about talking about, if I had to talk about, talking about action movies on stream. And I was thinking about Night Comes for Us today and how I want to rewatch it, but it's great. Very good. Wrong Star, exactly. Getting real ninjas to play the ninjas, yeah. I don't really watch a bunch of the Bond movies. I do not do karate, but wouldn't that be fun? The Netflix Daredevil fight scenes were all right. Okay, so now can I go tell Killian about this too? Rockstar, what are some of your favorite kung fu movies? Ninja 3. What's Ninja 3? Oh, the Domination? Because there's a newer series that was Ninja and Ninja 2. No, I never did karate. Okay, so here's how I see how action movies evolved is they had there was a movie called Undisputed that came out in theaters in like the late 90s or early 2000s. It was Ving Rhames and Wesley Snipes. It was a prison boxing movie and it's not good. But Ving Rhames is a bad guy who is a professional boxer, right? And so at the end he's still in prison. Spoiler. So then years later they're like, hey, let's make a sequel to that and do a direct to video. And we'll just use the name and kind of just make some money off of it. Fine. And what they did is they hired Isaac Florentine, who's an Israeli martial artist who was also directing Power Ranger episodes, which seems silly, but just like with Adam West Batman, Power Ranger had pretty well done fight scenes, right? Even though they were silly and there's like, dudes in robotic lion costumes and shit. Anyway, so then he gets Scott Adkins, this brilliant British martial artist, to play a Russian gangster martial artist MMA dude named Boyka. And so Boyka fights Ving Rhames' character from the first movie, only now Ving Rhames' character is the hero and this Russian dude's the villain. And Ving Rhames' character is now played by Michael Jai White, who is also a martial artist, and he's the guy that Joker kills with the razor blade in the beginning of The Dark Knight. And Michael Jai White can fight, right? And so in the movie, his character learns beyond boxing how to do like MMA shit, and so they have wonderful fight scenes. And then the third one, the bad guy from the second one is the hero now. It's just great. Yeah, and so that to me helped blossom in all these great direct-to-video movies. Talking about Michael Jai White, Blood and Bone fucking rules, and then Scott Adkins and Isaac Florentine made several other great movies together, including Ninja and Ninja 2: Shadow of a Tear, which is a terrible title, but. And then they also, at the same time, there's these other dudes bringing back the Universal Soldier series. So if you watch Universal Soldier Regeneration, it's Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren are back. Andre the Bull Tartovsky or whatever that guy's name is, I forget, he's an MMA dude. They're in it and the fight scenes are well done. And they made a sequel to that called Day of Reckoning, which makes almost no sense. It's like the direct-to-video action film version of Apocalypse Now. It's crazy. Anyways, I could go on for that for hours. But yeah, the action is just great. But anyways, if you love Michael Jai White, yeah, Black Dynamite is great. But if you want to see some fucking sweet-ass Michael Jai White, watch Blood and Bone. And again, this is another recommendation that I wouldn't have known about if not for that guy Outlaw Vern. But Blood and Bone is he starts out in prison, beats the shit out of that Kimbo Slice guy and some other dudes, and then he gets out on the street and joins fighting tournaments, and it's great. I've never seen more than just the first Rocky movie. Yeah, I've seen Old Boy. Okay, so then if you want to talk about Asia, Raid and Raid 2 are both great. As we were saying before, The Night Comes for Us is awesome. And whoever brought that one up, if you haven't seen their first film they did with Iko Uwais, Headshot, that one's pretty good too. Although Night Comes for Us is better. The Villainess is a great one from a couple years ago, which I think is Korean. Maybe it's Chinese. I forget. That one had a really fantastic people with swords on motorcycles fight. And that's what John Wick was referencing when they had a scene like that in John Wick 3. Corey Dowd, that's weird. I just literally brought that up. Crazy. Yeah, if I'm going too deep into action shit, I was literally just thinking about this stuff today, and then here it is pooping. It's all pooping out of my mouth. All right, so we're going to talk to him and tell him.
Howdy. What can I do for you today?
How far back can I go? Because I feel like there's another way to frame these guys, right? Yeah, Ong Bak is great. Oh, just back here? Okay. Let's try this again. Ip Man, I've seen the first 3. I have not gotten around to 4 yet, which is crazy because It's got Scott Adkins, and I love me some Scott Adkins. But yeah, the Ip Man movies are cool. If you don't know what those are, it's Donnie Yen, who's another great martial artist. He played the blind monk Chirrut Imwe in Star Wars Rogue One. He was also in that when they finally made that second Vin Diesel Triple X movie, which is great. Well, I mean, stupid, but it's great. Donnie Yen was in that. Anyway, so he played Ip Man, he was a real martial artist, and eventually went on to train Bruce Lee. And so what they did is they made this series of movies that tell Ip Man's story, but taking every opportunity to add in really great fight scenes. And they're fairly realistic fight scenes, but they've got a little bit of that wuxia Chinese like wire fighting kind of stuff in it. And I believe a lot of the fight scenes, maybe one or two of the movies, are directed by Sammo Hung. Anyways, really great. Tony Jaa's always doing new stuff, Matarmageddon. So he made Ong Bak and then Ong Bak 2 and 3 and The Protector, which is really great. And then he left film to become like a Buddhist monk, I think. But then he came back and he made Triple Threat, which Triple Threat stars almost every martial artist I've just been talking about. Definitely worth watching. And he's made a few other movies. He's great. I have seen the Jiu-Jitsu trailer, and yeah, we'll see if that's any good. You see a gang member. What's up, Luxury Yacht? How you doing? Yeah, I haven't seen 13 Assassins yet. Alright, let's see. I want this guy to ask me to steal an urn from a bar. And that's how we get them in fucking trouble. Clean up the town. No, I've not played Cyberpunk. Probably not gonna. Oh shit, did I fuck up my chance to talk to him? Okay, let's try it one more time. I just forget how it goes. And there's a particular way I want it to go, you know? The Lone Wolf and Cub movies. No, I want to. I had them in my HBO Max playlist or whatever and never got around to it. Trevor's vape, that's funny. What's up, Adventures? How you doing? Yeah, dude, you can write all these down. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time watching action movies, and I've also worked on increasing my horror repertoire the last couple years, too. So, Junji Ito, not familiar. I know the name, but probably something I can look more into. Hold on and Hang On is here. What's up, Hold On and Hang On? Where's my hat? Hold On and Hang On sent me a Viking hat. Well, I should put it on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, what's up? Does that dialogue tree work? No, it doesn't. You have to do a specific dialogue tree. Okay. All right, we're gonna load this. There we go. It is such a fun hat. Thank you. I've not seen the Witch Subversion. That sounds cool. Am I the next Roger Ebert? You know, the time that Whitest Kids went to present an award at the Spirit Awards, and I had an emergency surgery the day before, so I was like kind of messed up on morphine and shit. I was sitting there, and behind me, oh no, wait, this was the first time. Never mind, I was fine. But anyways, Roger Ebert was behind us. It's pretty cool. Dude, Domino's Pizza Pepperoni Nipples. That was a fun sketch. Dude, I know I feel ready for battle. You missed it. Hold on and hang on. Maybe you were here, but I think you missed it. We shot and killed a large man behind a desk. Do I watch South Park? I did 20 years ago. I haven't watched it much lately. Okay, so what does that dialogue tree do? Okay. I forget how you get him to ask you to steal the urn. Maybe I talked to one of his other guys. I think you do. Okay. You missed the middle 40 minutes. All I did was talk about action movies and confuse everybody. Well, actually, I think people enjoyed it. But what do you do? Fuck you for being 24? What did I say? Sorry. Did I make you feel bad for being young? You shouldn't. Enjoy it. Use that dick. Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. My daughter and I watched one of those. I think it was that one. Shinka's got a good point. Make sure you stretch while you're young. What movies have blown my mind in recent years? I really thought Host this year was cool because it was actually shot and directed through Zoom and is about like a Zoom Ouija summoning thing that goes wrong. That was a lot of fun. Terrified was cool, from Argentina or Chile, maybe? Forget. I don't know. I've watched a lot. I'd have to look at a list. I have a Letterboxd account where I log everything I watched the last couple of years because it gets to be too much. The Zoom movie is called Host. Do I watch many comedy TV shows? No, I'd like never watch comedy. Is that okay? I would never do it, like ever. Oh, that's me. I just tried to talk to myself. Oh no. You're recording your EP? Cool. I gotta check something out here. 1 second. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. Oh, that's that one I wanted to see. Okay. Do I have something against karate? No, I don't know what you're talking about. So. Yes, I do like I Think You Should Leave. I've heard that Astronomy Club is good too. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Luxury. How did I even get on that? Ever get into stealth games? Okay. Metal Gear Solid played a bunch. You know what else I played was the Siphon Filter games. You guys remember those? I think they were PlayStation 1 Astronomy and Club 2 is good, too. exclusives. Those were fun. Really good maybe not the best graphics, but good mechanics. Oh, you're in Greenpoint. Sweet, James. That's dope. I've not tried any VR games. Probably not gonna. We'll see what happens. Oh, dude, Dishonored ruled. Okay, so I played Dishonored. Man, I forgot about that game. I played Dishonored so much. I got every achievement. I played it like every way you could. You know, I was really into stealth games, but never played a Splinter Cell, not even for a second. Yeah, the video of me getting out of the sidecar from when I was really fat is pretty funny. Most surreal or memorable celebrity encounter. I got stoned several times, but one time we were in Canada after a big festival show, so a bunch of famous comedians were around us, and we were walking with some of them to an after party, and I was all high, and because we were in Vancouver, and like right after the show, we walked out, and some dude was like, "Hey, whitest kids, come here," and he had like a bag of joints, right? Okay. Anyway, so we we were walking to the after party with there are all these big famous people, and I stop at this. They were famous and inspirational comedians to me, anyways, right? So I stop at this crosswalk, or waiting for the light to change, and then the little walk sign comes on, and I notice I'm standing between David Cross and Janine Garofalo, and one of them says, "What is it?" Because at that time, I think they were living in New York. I lived in New York, you know. So one of them says, "What's different? You know, why does that walk sign? Why does the guy in the walk sign look different than they do in America?" And then I noticed it right away because my stoned brain just grasped onto it, and so they didn't even like know I was right there, like standing behind them at this crosswalk, and I just popped my head between them. I'd met them both before, so it was okay. But I stick my head between them. I just go, "It's because he's wearing little shoes," and it's because the walk guy in Vancouver or whatever on those signs, you know, in America they just have legs, but there he had little feet that came off. So there's that story. My Stuff Invisible Dog says, "I came here to learn about the first fault that I've never been able to play, and I've learned nothing." Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay. I got it. I figured it out. I can finally stop uh, trying this over and over again. I think I know what to do. Okay. Hey, Count Pupper, what's up? Merry Christmas to you. What time is it? 10:47 now. I'm going to play for a little bit longer. I am running out of steam, though. Stream steam. I'm dealing with a head cold. Or Captain Trips. Possibly COVID. I already had COVID once. Just kidding. See, Joseph, yeah. So do you have COVID or do you just have a cold? Hey, anybody else watch the first episode of the new Stand series? Speaking of Captain Trips. I like the first episode. It's a little different than the book. It's on CBS All Access. Yeah, exactly that one movie guy. It definitely takes some getting used to. God damn it. So how am I supposed to get the skull holes? I'm not allowed to have Corona again? Yeah, well. No one told my fucking... I mean, I haven't gotten it yet. Again, yet. But you could. Alright, I'm going to stop worrying about this gang and try and figure out another way to get them in trouble. The Steven Weber version of The Shining. No, I've never seen that. I've never seen the old version of The Stand either. The Baked Beans OnlyFans we have not set up yet. The Cameo, I'm still waiting for word on if they will accept me or not. Regular reporters are doing it for me anymore. Okay, I'm working as fast as I can. That's an interesting idea, Trisha. That's kind of cool. Wow, Fruit Brute. Wow, that's crazy. Apple crunching ASMR, yeah. Well, I'm eating apples because I took my normal medicine I take every day at night, which includes some anxiety stuff and some other vitamins and stuff. And then I took some new to me Dayquil that's kind of strong, and then I felt nauseous, so I'm like, I gotta eat some food. What's up? I talked to Pineapples. Yeah, I really like wearing this hat because it's not cold here as far as South Dakota winters are concerned, but I still like to keep the heat, my head heat, a little bit. You know? Are there people fighting in the chat? Everybody be cool. Also, thank you to everybody who's subbing and gifting and all that stuff. I'm really bad at thank yous, and I don't ever have the right window up. The one that Zach always has up, that he can tell what's going on and who's subbing and stuff. I always forget to do that. Anyways, but thank you to everybody supporting it. If you don't know, it's helping us make a movie, an animated movie. Let the hair down with the hat? Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, it should be pigtails. I mean, if you want to be a Viking, right? Ooh. Well, hold on and hang on. Who's a Whitest Kid supporter, fan, and Twitch chatter sent me this hat, and I think she knew. She knew how fucking great I'd look in it, right? She was onto something there. Hey, thanks, Blue No Lamp. I had never DM'd before that, and so I'm always excited when people say they like what I did. I should do French braids, yeah. I need to get into braiding. I've had my daughter braid my hair a few times, but... That one movie guy, that sounds cool. I've not heard of that show. I don't really keep up on stuff because I just watch like action movies and horror movies from like 10 years ago or older. How am I liking the game so far? This is like the 900th time I've played Fallout 1. I love it. Yeah, I have had braids once or twice, but yeah, she's really good. She braided my hair in like 30 seconds once. Thank you, Azathoth. Azathoth. I'm really bad at saying your name. Okay. The cougar is always fine. Okay, so this guy's Flash. Can I go over here? Wait, what? How do I go back up there? Oh, there's the ladder. Okay. Okay. All right, Fallout game. Get me to the ladder. Oh my god. Dude. Am I stuck down here now? Dude, look at this. I can't get back on the ladder. Corey, let her braid your hair, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you? So am I really just stuck down here? It just fucking glitched out of me and now I can't get back up there? This is crazy. I did get sex dungeoned. Oh, there we go. God, that was crazy. Crazy saxophonist, you were right on that shit. The old sex dungeon trap. Okay, so now I got the pigtails and the Viking hat. I do need to get braids going. You know who has some chill-ass braids? And this is something I should not try to pull off, nor could I, because my hair's not long enough. But Has anyone else seen the recent zombie movie Blood Quantum? It was shot by and written by and starring indigenous people and Native Americans, and it fucking rules. Anyways, one of the leads of that has these tight, awesome, long braided pigtails, and he looks so fucking badass. And I will never look that badass. That guy looked so cool. Fucking, he had a revolver and he's shooting zombies in the face. But so whenever anybody gives me shit for braids or pigtails, I'm always like, are you not paying attention? There's a lot of badass characters and people around who had braided pigtails. You know what I mean? Fruit Brew, what is dead meat kill count? Yeah, Blood Quantum is the name of the movie. Check it out. It was on. I did not see Revenant, but Blood Quantum was. It was on Shudder. I have Shudder. I've been a diehard Shudder subscriber for years, and so I watch lots of their shit. And Blood Quantum was one I had heard about, and then I was excited that Shudder bought it. So. Who's cursing? I don't know what's happening. Do I think Trevor, Sam, and Zach want me to move to LA? I don't think they care anymore. I think there was a point for a while where we thought it would be a good idea, but then it just fell through because I'm bad at stuff. Okay, so I forget what happens with Doc Morbid. So you're supposed to go down here, right? Yeah, I'll check. I haven't watched any of their creep show stuff yet, movie guy. I should. I think you can braid your own hair. I think I braided my hair once, right? Is Blood Quantum just a higher class of Blood Simple? That's funny. Dwarf has SMG, kill him. Shankta, okay, so when I moved back to South Dakota after having lived in LA for a little bit, Portland, Oregon, and having lived in New York for a long time, I pay, geez, at this point, I pay probably what is a quarter of the rent for the place that I lived in Brooklyn, what it probably costs now. And I have 3 or 4 times a room, attached garage, central air. I have a wooden deck outside. Deck, not dick. My dick's made out of wires. Anyways, a wooden deck outside, and then I happen to have my backyard that I rent. My house that I rent has a backyard connected to city land with a drainage little creek for melting snow runoff. And so in the spring, it's like a nice little creek back there with trees, and there's ducks and shit. It's great. Okay, so now I found out that the iguana sticks are made out of human meat. There are mods here, aren't there? Normally have some mods here. Fruit Brute, yeah, Fruit Brute, I forget where you live, dude. Okay, so he has. So now we know that he makes fucking. He sells human body parts to the iguana guy. Alien Princess, not yet, but I have heard that's happening. Part of it is because our dumb shit governor is like trying to get people to move here. She's like, yeah, we don't care about COVID, so you should move here. Help us kill all of our old people. Okay, so they're looking for monsters. Okay, are we all saying the same thing? Yes. Shirley Jesting, that's probably not quite true, but she blew a bunch of our money on the stupid anti-meth campaign last year. And she spent this year, I don't know exactly what she's done with all the stimulus money, but she has spent her time as governor this year just fucking hanging out with Trump at different rallies. Not really doing her job, in my opinion. Yeah, the we're on it thing. Totally crazy. Yeah, she probably did Shirley Justin. She's a fucking moron. So, like, she's so dumb. I hate her. Yeah, Timmy Viterby. That's kind of what we're dealing with here. And there was a time, one of the last couple Self-Suck Saturdays, we did some bits up front about. We just kind of were randomly talking and kind of turned into a silly bit about. Let's talk about South Dakota politics. And the next day, some guy. I don't know if it was a guy, but it was probably a guy because it was a long, fucking long-winded, stupid, whiny, overly offended opinion, so it had to be a dude, right? Anyways, he went on our YouTube video of that Sounds like Saturday, and Rod got this whole thing about how uh, he's proud of how South Dakota is. They don't want people like me here, and all the. Oh, he talked about I don't like that they were making fun of South Dakota, and it's clear that Timmy isn't open-minded. We don't want people like Timmy here. We don't want. He said that I wasn't open-minded, and then that he doesn't want people like me to live in his state. It's like, okay, well, so that's not very open-minded. That's how that shit always works, though, with those fucking babies. Panini meeting, yeah, totally. I think Nebraska and North Dakota both appreciate South Dakota right now because we are, like Panini said, we're definitely the ones looking the dumbest, even though all three states are being dumb right now. Space 360 people are that hateful. And I think you can tell when someone's trolling and when someone's just a fucking piece of shit. And this one definitely leaned towards piece of shit. Discriminating against cops. Yeah, okay. That sucks, Scared the Bunny. Enjoy your stay. See, look at that. That guy's a cop. He's a police officer of the hub. He talks in all red letters. Threatening. Well, of course, Fruit Proof. But we're not going to give him any more, talk time than that. But Timmy Viterby, totally. Yeah, wrong star, totally. It's crazy. In fact, okay, so after I left the office tonight, I met up with my parents and my daughter and my sister. Uh, there's at the big hill in town. We went to the big hill where a lot of people are parked to watch the. I keep forgetting what the word is. Not convergence. I know that's one we can put it. Or the planets thing tonight. Anyway, so we saw that, and so we're sitting there, and we notice one car. Conjunction. Thank you, Skeletor. It's actually Skeletor, you guys. Holy shit. I loved you in He-Man. Have you done anything else? Anyway, so we're parked in our car. A bunch of people, a bunch of other people are parked there too to watch the conjunction. And we noticed a pickup truck. Of course, it's a pickup truck that says Trump 2020 or something because they still think the election's happening. And it's got like big stickers on it that say Trump 2020, and it's pointing the other direction. And now it was probably just someone who worked at the hospital and had their truck parked there because the hospital's nearby. But it was this truck pointing the other direction from everybody else, looking towards where the conjunction was going to happen, which is literally that way. So, anyways, he's parked that way, and I was like, oh, I guess they just he decided that south is that way now, because that's totally how that shit works. Move along, Fuck you, cops. Dude, Fruit Fruit, I'm so excited for the Ant-Man and the Wasp 3. And I told my daughter, and she was like, Kang's in it? Fuck yeah. Well, she didn't say fuck yeah, but she was like so excited. Because we played that Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 game a couple years ago. And Peter Serafinowicz was the voice of Kang, was so fucking funny. And what happens is Kang kind of takes over this, he kind of kidnaps everybody into his own realm. And when you're there, he's kind of the leader, and there's Kang propaganda everywhere. And so there's these different songs that play. And one is just Kang saying, like, this is, or it's different announcements, but one of them is Kang saying, like, this is Kang. I've written a new national anthem. Here it is. Kang, 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 Kang. It's just that. It's so funny. And so I think, given that the Ant-Man and Wasp movies are kind of comedies, I have high hopes for Kang being hilarious. And hopefully, it's Peter Serafinowicz, right? Is that his name? Funny British guy? I think there's a lot of funny British guys, whatever. All right, I wasn't going to say it before, but now Kings of Vlogging has to get kicked out. Was it Lego Star Wars, the Christmas thing? I didn't see it. Oh man, Portland missed out on the conjunction? Any series I'm watching right now? Well, I'm going to watch all of The Stand, the new version of The Stand, because that started. What will I do if Mars becomes way more successful than anticipated? Enjoy being able to travel from South Dakota to other places to go make more shit. I'll probably, you know, keep making, you know, I think if Mars ends up being a hit, we would start working on another film. And then maybe another one after that. And then probably, you know, then I'll just like, by then my daughter will probably be in college or some shit, and I'll just like move to an island and write my novel. I do not really have any Fallout collectibles. I've never been a huge collectibles guy. Have I ever been to Africa? No. Fruit Fruit, yes, I knew that, but I bet he'll be funny. You know what? Before we do that, let's do this. Let's just 3 hours. Skeletor, you have a Skeletor figure? Of course you do. Because you're sticking on brand. Good for you. I'm going to be done here in a little bit, by the way, fam. But, thank you all for hanging out tonight. And, I've enjoyed it. Would I like to see it? Maybe. Wrong Star, are you saying that my novel should be called Blue Hair or Timmy Story? I would love that. Any tips on getting sober? Well, I've never actually quit. I just was never hardcore to begin with in any of that stuff. The Tech Controller, I actually prefer the second one, but they're both great. No, Panini. Didn't really have anything to do with it. That kind of happened after we were done anyways. Okay. Thank you, Tears Arthur. Sorry, I just fucked up your name. Anyways. Did I ever play Quake? No, I never really played Quake. Nope. Chestburster in a can. Yeah, we've been streaming on Twitch for a couple months now. Basically, we treat this kind of like a TV channel where we have different shows every week, every night of the week. This week's gonna be a little crazy, and the next week just because it's holidays and stuff. So we have several of us playing different games. Zach plays like Demon Souls. What's the other one? Dark Souls, stuff like that. He loves the From Software games, right? So he plays that stuff on afternoons several times a week, like on weekdays. I have been streaming video games on Monday nights, obviously. Normally, I've been doing Fallout. I was doing Animal Crossing. I'll go back to that eventually. Sam does Wednesdays, and it's kind of a smorgasbord of he'll try out different themed shows. He'll do video game stuff. He's been doing Flight Simulator, and then having like people just come on and talk to him, which is cool. And he has a really great idea for a new Flight Simulator episode, so I hope he can pull it off. Thursday nights I do a cooking show. Friday night Trevor and Zach do a news show, and then Saturday night it's a news show where they just kind of talk about stuff that happened that week. And then Saturday is all five of us, and we call it Self-Suck Saturday, and it's just us kind of being idiots for 2 hours. It's pretty cool. That's right. Sam calls his show Depressed Losers. Anyway, it's funny. Anyways, my problem is, since I do my cooking show on Thursdays, well, both Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are Thursdays this year, so it's like, So, I was going to say this before I get off tonight. Zucchini Boys is probably going to be earlier this time around, like in the afternoon. But it's Christmas Eve, so I think a lot of people will be able to see it, but we'll see. And I'll probably be making one kind of cookie and then an appetizer to take over to my parents' house, because my family has been part of my kind of bubble throughout the pandemic, because I watch my daughter. So, anyway, so I'm going over there. So I'll be making an appetizer of some kind, probably ramaki, which is water chestnuts wrapped in bacon with like a glaze on them. And then I'm probably going to make gingerbread men. So we'll see what happens. But I might do it at like 2 or 3. We'll see. I'm going to figure that out tomorrow and start tweeting about it. Central Plain, I don't know about the New Year's Eve countdown stream if we do it, because I'll probably have my kids. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Ramaki, crazy saxophonist. It's called Ramaki. I think it's Ramaki. I could be wrong. I have one kid. Yep. Am I ever going to play Cyberpunk 2077? Nope. I have one kid succubus, but I do help out with my ex's other kid. Yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing Christmas Day. I might not be doing anything either, because my daughter's going to be at her mom's this year for that, so, I don't know. All right. I'm going to take one of these dangerous caravan jobs, and then I'm going to be done. Blue Nose Lamp, or however you say that, sorry. I have thought about what my kid will think about Whitest Kid stuff, but she's already seen a lot of the clean sketches. So basically, it's just like, this is what Dad did for a job, and it was fun and very naughty, and people enjoy it. I've explained to her that, like, even though she thinks, like, violence is scary, you know, she's only 9. So, like, in a movie where people are killing each other or something, she's not so into that. She doesn't like swearing. She yells at me if I accidentally swear, even if I say, like, hell or stupid. But I've explained to her, like, you know, but when you get older, you kind of start to appreciate it, watching shows with naughty stuff in it, you know? So she gets it. And I think when she's older and can see some of our really fucked up stuff, she'll be like, Dad, what? But she'll get why I did it, but also be like, you're crazy, dude. Yeah, Skeletor, totally. She'll be like, Dad, what the fuck were you doing? Okay, the next job is January 17th. It's January 8th? Man. Dude, I really don't think I should start her on baked beans. Such a strange light. That's probably up there. That's a fun one. Alien Princess, yeah, I think so too. And my, as far as like what I expose my kid to as far as entertainment and stuff, I will show her anything. Like, I'm okay with her watching whatever she wants if I'm sitting next to her on the couch, you know what I mean? Because even if we watch fucking Saw together, I can be right there with her and be like, yeah, you see, this is how you start a very convoluted bullshit, you know, torture porn franchise. You know, so I can explain it to her. Any new stand-up jokes I want to shoot? Nope. Hey, Sam and I are talking about possibly... Wait, did he mention that on stream yet or not? Anyways, there's something we want to do on a stream, possibly with stand-up stuff. No, I let her choose when to cover her eyes. Hey, thanks to Sumi Dawkin. Did I screw that up for subscribing? Succubus Sally, I heard about that. I didn't start the bar, but me and my friend Johnny O'Donnell started the comedy shows there. Dude, Trevor's son is way too young to marry my daughter. Come on now. Well, maybe not, but I mean, well, that's weird. Why'd I even answer you? My Twitch handle is Timmy Weems. Is there a comedy scene in South Dakota? Sometimes.
What do you want? Time is money, chit-chat is not money. You hear about the job or what? Well, some caravans have been disappearing on us lately. Damn if anyone can figure out what. Simple. Find out who's doing it and tell me. Or take them out. Makes no damn difference to me. Just get that job done. Well, there's, something you really want to hear, huh? Listen, you. I ain't scared. I'm
Yeah, dude, this guy's
cautious.
face is crazy.
Stupid not to be. The Death Claw. Go talk to Beth. She'll tell you more.
Well, if you want to find a YouTube channel, you can go to the Whitest Kids YouTube channel, which is official WKUK. Mine is Timmy Robot, but I don't really do too much on there. Yeah, Blue Nose Lamp. I can see that you could be like, that's weird. Like I had trouble kind of like I had trouble kind of like picturing what Trevor would be like as a dad, but now I have a picture of it, and he's an awesome dad for sure. Is this really Fallout? I don't see any glitches. That's new Fallout, yo. This is old school.
Done and done. Now get up.
All right, so do I watch anything from Dry Bar Comedy? No, not really. I'm pretty sure we did that Skeletor. Maybe not, though. I can't remember. Do I play WoW? No, I don't play WoW. Okay. Am I a basketball fan? Eh. I do help broadcast college basketball. Oh, man. So is this guy reference to The Stand? This character talking about the moon and stuff? But that's a good question, right? Why is the moon? I'm trying to follow the storyline a little bit, but instead I'm just like randomly running into shit. Stardew Valley? I've never played that. I bet. See, I just got into Animal Crossing. I bought it for my daughter in March or whatever when the pandemic started and school got canceled. I'd never played a game like that. And then I ended up really liking it. And so I bet I would like that too. Is there anything I can sell this guy? I have all these throwing knives you can have. Shit, I never looted Gizmo's body after that fucking fight. God, how stupid am I? Oops. I don't really want this either. You guys see how fast I did the math for those coins? What is the main objective of this game? I'll show you because I'm about to check it. Okay, the main objective of this game is you're in the post-apocalypse and you are a dweller from an underground vault and you are trying to get a new water chip for your vault before they all die of thirst. So, I have 116 days left to do that. And I know I've been wandering around quite a bit because I just get to talking about stuff and I don't pay attention. But there is like a whole storyline to this game. Things get much more complicated than just finding a water chip. A Short Hike, is that a game? I feel like I've heard of it. Well, thank you. Hold on, hang on. Super Mario World ROM hacks. See, I don't know. I just don't pay attention to all that kind of stuff. Like, that probably sounds like something I would like, right? Like my kid and like, it's so funny how younger people are super into YouTube and like videos about games, right? What's a YOLO run? That's cool. Guard the Bunny. It does sound like something. See, I've never played a Baldur's Gate, but they're similar to this, right? Oh yeah, guard the money. So what games did you have to? What games do you remember watching your brothers play? Oh, thank you, Tegan. That's so nice of you to say. I hope no one just caught me having snot on my nose just there for a second. Oh man, I gotta get going here. Let's see. I just tooted, excuse me. A lot of Halo, huh? GTA, hell yeah. Did some blood come out of my nose? I didn't even look. No, I think I'm cool. I mean, I get nosebleeds when it's dry, so does my daughter. Oh, Diablo. Fuck yeah, Diablo. Diablo's great. That's something, once I get this graphics card put back in my other PC and I'm streaming through the Razer capture card, I'll probably play Diablo 3 on Xbox again a few times. And yes, it is fun to have fans play with. However, anytime if I ever open up my games to multiplayer and you're someone who's played whatever game a whole bunch, don't give me shit. Because I had a person ruin my Diablo 3 experience and I deleted the whole thing and started over. Because they gave me like $3 million and a bunch of all this shit that made me so overpowered that it wasn't fun anymore. And I like the challenge of having to I like the weapon grind games, you know? I don't play them a lot, but like Destiny and Diablo and stuff, other games that start with D. I like doing it. And so when someone just gives me a bunch of shit that makes me not have to do that, it's not as fun, you know? My favorite games, this one, the original Bioshock, the Resident Evils. Man, my hair's getting long. It's crazy, right? Yeah, Central Plain, exactly. That's a great way to put it. Half-Life? I've never played Half-Life. Yeah, Bioshock rules, right? The earliest game I remember playing and getting into, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers for Nintendo Entertainment System. But when I got a little older, the first game I got really obsessed with was probably Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid. People keep asking me that one. Yeah, I told this story probably last time too, but I got so good at Metal Gear Solid in high school that people would other kids would call me, and that was when we just had landlines and not cell phones. So like my dad it'd be like 7 o'clock at night doing homework or whatever. My dad's like, Tim Collins on the phone. He says something. He needs your advice. And it was like, how do you beat Psycho Mantis? You know. Yeah, I could do another Vice City stream sometime. Okay. Shit, thank you, Slutty Sleeper. That's one I forgot about. I got super obsessed with Borderlands 2, majorly. And I was doing a stand up gig in Minneapolis once, and there was a dude there with a Gearbox logo on his hat. And I was like, oh my God. He came up to me, he's like, dude, I'm so excited to meet you. It's like meeting a celebrity or someone. I'm a big fan. I'm like, cool, cool. I said, by the way, I feel the same way about you because I bet you work for Gearbox. He goes, yes. I'm like, oh my God. Then he said that he designed all the guns. I was like, oh my God, you designed the guns. And so through that dude, I became friends with Gearbox for a couple years. And they brought me to some big convention thing for Borderlands 2, like the first year anniversary. And it was great. It was really fun. Borderlands 3 is pretty good. I played through it once or twice. I don't know. It just isn't as good as 2. 2 is fucking perfect. You know, it's really good. And also that big Borderlands Gearbox convention thing I went to. And yes, that guy from Gearbox that everyone knows is a dickhead now. Total dickhead. Anyways, the magician guy. Anyways, because he met me and was very sleazy and fake charming. And then 2 months later, when I met him again, he didn't know who I was. So I was just like, you're a fake. But that's not the only reason. Anyways, at this Gearbox convention thing, they the lady, the gal from Gearbox that put a lot of the event together was a genius because here's what she did. So, you know, you have this all day long convention stuff with lots of stuff going on. Then there's a big after party at night and everybody gets drunk. And most people are staying at the same hotel. So then you're drunk and it's like 2 or 3 in the morning and you go to the hotel and they had a fucking breakfast buffet laid out. Scrambled eggs, sausage, pancakes, French toast, orange juice. It's like the perfect thing so that a bunch of drunk people can eat it and go to sleep and not wake up hungover. It was fucking brilliant. So that's one of my favorite things that ever happened to me was a breakfast buffet. Does this girl have any good weapons? You know what? My brain is turned off. I feel like I didn't do much. Well, we got Gizmo killed. I wasn't able to figure out the bar thing, though. Okay, but I'm really going to wrap it up now. I'm going to travel back to Junktown, and I'll be done for now. I did talk about action movies a bunch. I meant in the game. Dude, an open bar wedding. Dude, you know what? A friend of mine, when he got married for the dinner, they didn't have like, you know, most weddings you pick like from 3 things on a menu. My friend Drew, when he got married, it was some of my old people from the old Timmy stream might remember Drew. Anyways, when Drew got married, they had like basically a bunch of different buffets for their wedding, and so it was like a taco bar and a pizza bar, and it was just great. Which area is this? Is this the Brotherhood? I forgot that you could go to the Brotherhood. I don't remember. Oh, shit. Yeah, fucking instant death, you stupid scorpions. Another thing that became a popular thing, we did it for my dad's 60th birthday, and then a friend of mine, when he got married, did it. They had a candy bar, which is, I don't know why my voice cracked. I get that excited about sugar, I guess, but it was a buffet of candy. So a little, like, thing of licorice, Tootsie Rolls, you know, whatever. It was fun. Dude, StarCraft was fun. Dude, slice of cake and a pork roll sandwich? Fuck yeah. Pork roll sandwich, like, you talking about New Jersey style? Like lean, like pork roll, egg and cheese, like Taylor ham? Is that what you mean? I'm working very hard to impress New Jersey people right now. Oh, I leveled up. What a great way to end it. Dude, what are you going to put in that pasta bag? Pasta bake, Guard the Bunny. I think it's really funny in this game that, like, instead of just humans, they tell you how many men and women you've killed. It's like, just kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's a little weirder. I've never made a real ramen. I would love to try it. My daughter and I were looking through a food magazine, and like there was some cool ramen. You know, the thing is ramen looks so beautiful, and so we were like, "Ooh, I should try that." And I just don't know if I have time to make all the different elements, but I would love to do that sometime. Just end the stream on thunderstorm sounds. It's funny. You're right, though. I should raid somebody, shouldn't I? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Wait, somebody was saying something about fried cheese and I missed it. Shit. Hey, how'd the full screen version of the game look? Did this look a little better doing it this way? Stretched out a little bit? Oh, dude, cheese curds? Man, I fucking love cheese curds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I could raid official WKUK. Wait, that's me. Should we raid Shoom Room? You don't know how to donate. Okay. Trisha Shifter, if you go to like our main page and then you scroll down, there's ways to donate and do subs and stuff like that. Raid Daredevil Season 3. Yeah, let's raid Shoom. I like to raid him every once in a while. I feel like I always catch him off guard. He's playing Bug Snacks, which I know people like. So, okay. We're going to raid Shoom. As usual, everybody be nice when you go there. Be careful, when you go to other places, careful with the just randomly saying go fuck yourself, because we get it, but maybe they won't. We raided a charity stream on Saturday, and I guess people were telling these people raising money for LGBTQ charities to go fuck themselves. I don't know if that went well. But at the end of the day, they're appreciative that we sent people there. Anyways, funny. Anyways, be nice to Shoom. Tell him I say hi. And I love you all. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye on the schedule thing here. And also our Twitters and stuff. I'll tell you everybody when Zucchini Boys is going to drop on Thursday. It'll probably be 3 or 4 in the afternoon. All right. Love you all. Merry Christmas, by the way, if you don't see me on Thursday. Here we go.